Welcome to another edition of the CEO's Blog. Thank you for joining us, and John, thank you for joining us as well.
My pleasure, Amanda.
It's been another big week, kicking off at Leeton last Friday, where the inaugural Reward Series final was run and won.
Yeah, and it was a great win. Destiny Bell. It was really good when you look at who the owners are, Sue and Henk van der Ven, and of course the trainer Lenny Hancock. We've had a couple of false starts with the Reward Series in not attracting enough nominations, but we certainly did at Albury, final into Leeton, and we've got heats, of course, at Tamworth this week. So slowly but surely we will build this series up across the state.
Yes, okay, and so we've got the heats at Tamworth on tomorrow or Thursday, depending when you're viewing this, and when will the finals for that be held?
The finals are the following week. So the way they run is week in, week out, a final and a heats when we, of course, attract enough horses.
Okay, well, while we were talking about Leeton, there was another reason why there was history made at Leeton last Friday, and that was because of Blake Jones. He won 6 of the 8 races. Yeah,
certainly. Friday the 13th, and it didn't affect Blake Jones. 6 out of 8. What more can you do? Very talented young driver. Certainly, trainers in the Riverina go out there to get him to drive horses, and the results are certainly there.
Most definitely. So yeah, he wrote his name in the history books. I think there's only been a handful of drivers here in New South Wales that have achieved that feat, and I think he's one of the youngest.
Yeah, well, his talent's there. We've known it for a good while, and we hope he keeps on going forward in this industry.
All right, well, we'll keep it with the Riverina. Let's talk about Wagga. There's some exciting news at Wagga.
Well, yes, it is exciting. It's exciting in the fact that the Wagga Council have just released the modifications for the development there, so we can move forward. We have had a 6 weeks delay as the council and the joint regional planning panel worked over what those modifications were. To us, they weren't big deal, but of course, to councils, planners, and neighbours, they can be something different. It was only a 9-metre extension to the length of the public building, which we need. We know that off the back of the great attendances we're getting at Bathurst, and also just a flip of anything of the configuration of the stables. So anyway, it's all systems ahead again, full steam, and the 6 weeks delay is something that we have to contemplate.
Okay, well, there you go. Hopefully one horse that might race on the new track at Wagga is Ignatius.
Yes, if we can get a horse of his quality down there when we open, or sometime in the future, he'll certainly set harness racing alight. He's something special, and what he did at Menangle this week in the Breeders' Crown heat, it just proves his quality. Mind you, the other horses did get close to him, but I think Jimmy Rattray was just holding a little bit back for the semi-finals, and of course hopefully the final of the Breeders' Crown.
Yeah, well, he made it win number 15 out of 16 starts, and his sectionals, 48-1 lead time, 29-6, 28-5, and then 2 back-to-back 28 flat quarters. So pretty impressive, and it was definitely an Australian record.
Yeah, it was an Australian record. It certainly broke the track record, but it's interesting. The horse that took him on out of the gate, the Black Prince, he's a horse of high quality as well. But when it comes to these real out-and-out champions, Ignatius, I'm sure, is one of them.
Yes, well, yeah, Black Prince held the previous record along with Sushi for that 2,300 metre distance. On the Black Prince, he's owned by the same connections that own Miss Streisand, who won her Australian debut yesterday in the heat of the Breeders' Crown as well.
Yeah, and what an effort. And I'm not talking about the horse. She's certainly a star of the future as well. But the star might have been the owner, Michael Borg. He landed a helicopter all the way from Newcastle in the centre of Menangle Park. It's a bit of razzmatazz there, but well worth the trip, because she is a special horse. She seemed to win so very easy for Roy Roots Jr. and Chris Geary, and we certainly look forward to her doing New South Wales proud in the Breeders' Crown.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay, John, before I let you go, let's talk about the Breeders' Challenge Blue Finals. Bernie Hewitt had a very successful night at Menangle last Saturday night. Yeah,
whether we'll rename them, the Bernie Hewitt Breeders' Challenge finals. Bernie's now won, I think, 8 of these finals. He made it all his own, 3 out of 4 there on on Saturday night, and what was really good was the owners of these horses. Lexi Crosby, for one, he was ecstatic. He's a multiple winner of and place getter in these blue finals, and it shows that his input, his dedication to breeding horses in New South Wales is certainly there. But to all the owners, a just reward, $50,000 finals, and of course now we go on to the regional finals.
Most definitely. We're just talking about Bernie's winners. We're right about Lexi, Cobbity Chic and Life's to Jungle. Right about Lexi, which Lex Crosby owns. They've bred from that family for 60 odd years, and obviously raced the full sister Read About Lexi as well, who won a blue final.
Yeah, and Lex is one of those guys, wherever his horses are racing, he'll be at the track. It's okay, I suppose, to watch it on Sky Channel, but you lose that feel, that touch, that great excitement if you're not at the tracks. And Lex was there. It's been a big year, I suppose, or season for Lexi, because of course he won the Canola Cup back at Ugara back in October. So and those winners will keep on running, whilst ever you're dedicated to breeding horses in New South Wales and contesting these races. The rewards are there.
Well, hopefully Lex will be there at Bathurst next Sunday for the Alabar Breeders' Challenge regional finals.
He will be. He will be, because I know he's going to be there the day before, because I've already looked at the list of registrations for the forum, the industry forum. They're building up. There are quite a few clubs there, or a number of clubs there, who haven't yet committed to their delegates, and associations, of course. But I urge everybody, encourage everybody. It's a free forum. It's a opportunity to have your say, and of course there's a dinner that night. You'll be hosted the next day in the marquee, the Connections marquee for the Alabar Breeders' Challenge regional final. So make a weekend of it. Make it a Saturday and Sunday, and enjoy harness racing at its very best in Bathurst.
No worries. And who can they contact?
Fiona McWilliam. You can go to the website, of course, and register, but just be involved. It's about being involved in this industry, and this is one real way you can be.
Okay, all right, we look forward to it. Thanks for your time today. It's been a great edition.
Yeah, my pleasure. Well, I hope they're all great editions, but yeah, information's there. If anybody has anything that they'd like us to mention, of course, of interest, well, just contact you, Amanda, and we will see what we can do.
Yeah, most definitely. All right, thanks for watching, and thanks for your time, John.
Thank you, Amanda.